Tell me why an owner should have a bookshelf.
Like I said, I was never a reader, but I think taking a tangible book and going away from the gym, whether it be to a coffee shop or just going home, and we have a little reading nook up in our bedroom, and just sitting there for 15 to 30 minutes really allows me to disconnect. The first like businessy book that I read was Jim Collins' Good to Great. The biggest takeaways from this book for me was what's called the Stockdale paradox. You need to be optimistic about the future and believe that things will turn out for the better, but you also have to be brutally honest about the facts of your current situation. Like, if things aren't going well, like, you can't just hide it and sweep it under the rug. You know, there's definitely some great mentors out there in our industry and outside of our industry. We can learn plenty from business mentors, whether they know anything about CrossFit or not, but there's no excuse to not study. Extreme Ownership was the second book that I read. Jocko Willink and Leif Babin, they were former Navy SEALs. They talk about the dichotomy of leadership, which is actually their new book, which is coming out tomorrow. Pre-ordered it. Jared and I are going to read it and do a little book club together on it. They talk about decentralized command, how you as the owner or the leader of the business or group, you can't have your hands in everything. So you have to decentralize the tasks and give people roles and give them the power to do those roles. But you can't be so hands-off that they become complacent and they start doing a bad job and you're not correcting them. It's a way to always be able to pull back and find the things that have clicked with you. You're not going to memorize all these books, but there's going to be something that sticks out in those books to you that you'll always remember. Ego is the enemy. This one's an easy read, but it's a hard read to get through in terms of you're gonna wanna put it down almost after every chapter. So it has 3 parts to the book: aspiration, success, and failure. And depending where you are in terms of the goals that you've set for yourself or where you want your business to be, you're gonna get really good examples on how you might mess it up, how your ego can come into play and really make you focus on the wrong things. And in the long run, that isn't gonna help your business grow, and it might actually make your business fail or you fail in terms of running the business. So, you know, having a bookshelf, I don't like to give my books out. I like to know where my stuff is. So that's something that I have to work on as well.
No lending library?
People want a lending library, but they can do that on their own time.